Oh my God.
Giant. Get in the boat. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look how that fish looks in the well, dude.
I'm trying to get it to hold. Today, me and my friend Evan are going to be going in the aluminum boat to a little lake near the house. This public lake has produced some of my biggest fish this year, actually my biggest fish of the year by far. And that fish was over 7 pounds. For Illinois, that's a giant. So hopefully we can catch one that size today. It'd be awesome. The last time I fished here, I caught a 6'1" and a 5'10". So it's insane how many big fish this lake produces. The goal for today is to catch another giant one that's still pre-spawn or on a bed like that. And now we aren't sight fishing these fish on beds. When we assume they're on beds, it's just line casting and they eat it. But gonna do one lap with Texas rigs and then a lap with the giant 5/8 bellows gill, because throwing a craw presentation and then a bluegill presentation, hopefully I'll run into one that is annoyed by it and you'll catch them. So we're gonna hook the boat up and head there really early tomorrow morning. So should be able to get a few topwater eats thrown in there too. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we get there. Enjoy. It is 6:21 a.m. I brought the Wake Walker, Metro Glide, Citizen, Frog, Buzzbait, Jig, Texas rig, bellows gill, and Evan's got the Evergreen Combat Rat. Yeah, Christmas frog, and then a Texas rig. We'll make like one cast on the dam real quick, and then we're gonna go fish the bank or call it a big fish. I think it's been 5 days since I caught those 2 giant ones here. Last time I was by myself, so those fish were probably immediate, like post spawn or still on beds. Wasn't sight fishing, but I don't know if there's gonna be any at that stage anymore. That'd be all post spawn, so I don't know how many giant fish are gonna be catchable. There's one other boat here and he's live bait fishing for crappie, so. That didn't take long. There we go, 1 pounder. Started off to the right of that stump right there on the Texas rig. This is literally like 20 feet away from where I caught the 7, 30 feet away from where I caught the 6 last time. That's probably a male on a bed. Well, he's little. Now I make that same cast again. There's a chance the female eats. She's 33 pounds. That was her.
That was her when he...
Finally a frog eater.
Nah, I didn't see him.
It was like a upper twos.
You didn't catch a frog.
Of course he spits it at the boat. There, just jumps and spits it. Well, that would have been fish number 2, but he came off at the boat. First blow up on the frog. Little glide bait eater on the dam. Okay, Mr. Fish, this lure is too big for you. Little Metro Glide fish on the dam. This is the only spot in the lake where the water is not less than 2 inches of visibility, because there's some filtration before the water runs in. The rest of the lake is just chocolate milk. Big?
1 pounder. 1 pounder. Oh.
And finally got a bite. Get him in. Flip it. Breaks off.
Yes. Yes.
Evan's first fish since January. Look at that. Evan caught a fish. A 1 pound bass.
Free.
Wow, this lake's just not pressured at all. How much line? This is what you get snagged on in public Illinois lake. Some dude literally probably got backlash and threw his whole reel in the water, and that's what I'm picking up right here. Look at this. Fish.
Can I make the video?
1 pound bass. Beautiful fish, thank you. Fish, is that big? No. In an inch of water. Get away from the trolling motor, Mr. Bass. That fish ate it the second it hit the water.
Do you mean give you a trapper technology?
No, get away from me. Biggest fish of the day. This is like just under 2 probably. Another Texas rig fish. I casted it up on that like rock slab up in there and he ate it the second it hit the water. I watched him wake on it.
Oh my god.
That's not a bad one. Do you actually need the net? No way you need the net for this fish.
Dude,
It's a 1 pounder.
no, it isn't. Yeah.
That is a upper 1 pound bass.
I'd have to like get out of my chair.
Yeah, look at how Evan's fishing. He's not even hooked.
We're gonna hit something.
Collision incoming.
Pardon, this comes.
Here. Here's Evan's 1.5 pounder. Giant. Net. No, it's just hooked sideways. It's hooked in the head, dude. Look, I've got him hooked sideways. Look. Look how, did you see how he's swimming?
Luke, you almost made me stand up and like try to get to the net, but I'm not gonna get to it.
Look how fat that fish is though. Like, I don't know. I had him hooked in like the head, swimming sideways, so I thought he was huge. Man, come on. Now this is like a public Lake Illinois, like masterclass lure right here. So if you come to a public lake in Illinois and you look at a tree, you're gonna find something like this. Here we've got a crappie jig head with a full-size craw on the back, with the world's largest swivel known to mankind. And that is, what, let me see, 5 overhand knots to tie it on. And that is, yeah, that's, yeah. Oh, it's not a bad fish.
It's like 3 pounds. Net it, it's right next to you. You want to get a second hook on him?
He just threw my craw. Get in here. That's a good fish. Yeah. We caught a fish that's not tiny. Stop. 3 pounder. That is a short fish. Probably, I'd say like 3 on the dot.
Wow.
Super shallow water. On the black and blue Texas rig like usual. We finally got a good one. Only took 3 hours. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Started burning that in. I got a frog fish. 1 pounder on the frog. We are under a tree currently. It is pouring. Giant.
Oh my gosh, Luke.
I'm wrapped around a tree. Get out from there, please. Get in the boat. Yeah. Let's go, dude. On the 5/8 bills, that's a 5 pounder. I boat flipped him. Oh my God. Yes. He came undone.
It looks bigger than the net.
Oh my God, dude. That's a giant. Evan's gonna film on my phone for me. Oh my God. This lake just produces and produces and produces. It never ends. Look at that fish. That's just upper 5s. What'd you say?
Yeah, do you have your way?
Yeah, I have the scale. I just want to keep him in the well for a minute. Just because it's...
Look how that fish looks in the well, dude. Looks like it ate a balloon.
5/8 bellows gill 6/0 weighted hook. 7/6 heavy, by the way, 20 pound fluoro. That fish wrapped me around a log 10 times and I yanked him out and then boat flipped him. Got this on there. If I zero it with this on, take it off, then it goes to whatever. But when you put this on, it goes back to 0. So it's zeroed with this on it right now. Clip this on her. What's your guess? More like 5'8". Or do you think bigger? Okay, we got it clipped on. Dude.
Are you frozen?
I'm trying to get it to hold. Six 3.
So I was right.
Yeah, let's put her back in for a minute. I want to get like a measurement and stuff. Gonna get a measurement of this fish and let her go right here. Coming off that log, we're literally, what, 20 yards away. 21 inches long, that's it. Okay, picture. Go back to videoing for the release. Got it. 21 inches, look at the gut on that fish. 6 pounds, almost 4 ounces. On the 5'8" bellows gill. That's gonna be it for the video. That giant was on the bellows gill, 20-pound fluoro, 7.6 heavy. Evan caught what, 2? One on a wacky, one on a Texas rig. 2 on a Texas rig, thought? I thought you caught 2 on a Texas rig and 1 on a wacky rig, right? I swear you caught 2 on it.
2 on a Texas rig?
Yeah, I thought you did. The trolling motor's like dead. This is our max speed, so we're going back because it's a trolling motor only like, but I caught probably like 8 to 10 fish, maybe 5 to 10, something like that. The 3 was, and then the 6. So thanks for watching.